whole area of the media is a fascinating area. And it's, it relates to, it's as if the media is a picture, a laboratory of our modern world where we can observe the changes at large. And today's media are characterized by a number of changes. First of all, it's, the changes are due to what we may call the digital processes happening. Everything, well, not everything, but many things are becoming digital. So it's actually changing. The ways of productions are changing, the ways of distributing are changing, the ways of consuming are changing. So we are all moving to a more digital situation. Secondly, it's about not just about the digitalization, but also about the democratization of the media. Through the digital technology, through the internet as a platform, each one of us has the potential of being our own producers, our own editors, our own publishers, our own media persons, media amateurs, but becoming, the blurring the lines between amateurs and professionals through the new technology. And I don't think that we as Christians really have grasped the radical nature of that change. This means that every single Christian church is becoming a media ministry. Every single Christian ministry or parachurch ministry is becoming a media ministry. So it's not just the old traditional good classical media, gospel media ministries like Transworld Radio or Far East Broadcasting Corporation or Sat7 or who have served the gospel faithfully for many years. But it's actually every single church and ministry. So in this situation we find, it's a digitalization, it's a democratization. But thirdly, the changes are also in terms of a fragmentation. Like my own country, I grew up in Sweden, moved to Norway. It's the same thing. We had, just one channel, 25 years ago. And everyone gathered around that channel to celebrate something. And now, of course, it's fragmented on the distribution side. So many different voices, many different media channels, media operations communicating to us at the same time. But also at the consumption side, on this receiving side, it's fragmented. We don't have so much of the same kind of media experiences to talk about as we had before. So in that, we need to find our way, through that fragment, the context characterized by fragmentation. And I think, moving on then to another change is the whole area of pluralization. With where the technology goes, the media goes, where the media goes, the plurality of perspectives come. In terms of lifestyles, in terms of beliefs, in terms of worldviews, in terms of truth claims, which of course raises the whole question of apologetics, raises why is Christianity true? So this means that we have to think new, think fresh about using the media in all its variety in a much more creative and comprehensive way, because it touches all of us in different ways. And I think the final major change, following on from what we have already said about the digitalization, the democratization, about the fragmentation and the pluralization, is actually the globalization of the whole context. So we are being, much more bound together across national borders. We consume American-produced, soap operas, movies. We talk about Hollywood, Bollywood in India. We talk about Nollywood in Nigeria. It's an increasing number of production centers around the world. We talk about the telenovelas in South Latin America, just to give some examples. And throughout this whole emerging new global context, it's important for us to build partnerships in the Christian context, in the evangelical Christian context,